Caroline has her volume back, her curls look hydrated, they look defined, and she really didn't lose too much length. Hey you guys, it's Madison here at Dop Salon, where I specialize in all types of cutting and styling. But today I am going to do a haircut on Caroline, who has curly hair. So today we're just going to do some maintenance. We want her curls to look healthy and we don't want to lose a lot of length. So that's why it's important to do this haircut on my client's natural texture, using the wide teeth of my comb, which is going to allow the curl to live and move in its truest form. If my curly client tells me that she blows out her hair often, I might blow it out smooth and cut it dry. This will ensure that her haircut can be worn straight or naturally curly. But if my client wears her hair curly for a majority of the time, I'll definitely cut to her natural texture, which is going to allow me to see the shape as I'm working. So something that I'll always ask my curly hair clients is, where do they like to see volume? Do they like their hair big and round, or do they prefer it to fall longer and weighted down? So this is going to help me decide how to address the interior of the haircut, or the layers. So when I'm cutting wet, I mostly will address the outside of the haircut. For example, the length or the face frame. I'm going to be careful when I'm layering the interior not to remove too much length, because I want to take into consideration the shrinkage of the curl. After the wet cutting portion is done, I'm going to re-wet my client so that all the hair is uniformly saturated, and this will help it dry evenly. So whenever possible, I like to book my curly haired clients with enough time to sit under a dryer to dry. This is just going to more closely mimic air drying. But before they go under the heat, I'm going to apply the product to their hair. For most curly hair types, a leave-in conditioner and a curl cream is a good combination to prep their hair. So the leave-in conditioner is going to keep the curls hydrated and weigh it down a little bit, or weigh down the frizz, I should say. And the curl cream is going to help with the curl definition. I'll apply a generous amount of the product in my hands, and then I'm just going to rub them together almost like lotion, just to make sure it's evenly covering my hands, so that when I go ahead and start raking it through her curls, it's just going to be evenly dispersed. And I can go ahead and rake through from roots to ends. I'll usually start with one half of their hair and then apply some more product and move on to the other half. And if they have a ton of hair, just break it up into smaller sections when applying that product. So once I've put the product in the hair, what I'll often do is use these little pin curl clips to get a little bit of lift at the root, and then slide that pin right in there so that she can air dry with some volume. And then ideally I'd let my client sit under the dryer until they're completely dry, but obviously not everyone has that much time. So I want to try and get it to a point where it's about 75% dry, if they have time for that. And then at this point I can go in with the diffuser and diffuse it the rest of the way. Once my client's completely dry, I'm going to do some detailing to the haircut. So what I'm going to look at here is the overall silhouette and shape of the hair, and I'm going to just pick up those curls individually. I don't want to use my comb at this point. And then I can get back and really see the shape and do some more personalizing if I want to, based on my client as well. You know, I want to get my client involved here so we can look and say, hey, do you want to see a little bit more volume here? Do you want more roundness? And then I might go and individually pick up some strands and really watch that shape come to life in front of me as I'm cutting. So the last thing I'm going to do today, I'll take my small Marcel iron and I'll wrap a small section of the hair around the iron in one direction, just until I'm halfway down the hair strand. Then I'm going to take the hair out of the iron and go back in at that same point, the halfway point, and start wrapping the hair the opposite way. This is just going to create a more natural looking curl, because most people don't have that perfect spiral curl all the way down. So as you can see when you look at this finished result, Caroline has her volume back, her curls look hydrated, they look defined, and she really didn't lose too much length. As always, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to Hair.com. You can find me on Instagram at Madison Sullivan Hair.